ACC sports fans, you found your home. The Sports Hub at AM 600, AM 920, and the Sports Hub app.
Find the wonders of science everywhere at UNCG Greensboro. On Saturday, April 13th from noon to 4, UNCG's Science Everywhere explores what is made in North Carolina. Jump into nearly 100 exhibits with tons of hands-on science, mathematics, and astronomy fun for children and adults. Part of the North Carolina Science Festival, this community event is free and open to all ages. Learn more at scienceeverywhere.uncg.edu. Make, create, discover at UNCG's Science Everywhere.
Back now on Triad Today, I'm proud to say that I'm an alumnus of UNCG, but they are not proud to have me because I was not good in science. But fortunately, we have two people with me today who excel in science, and there's a big science event coming up that's for everybody. We're going to learn about it on my immediate right. Let's meet them right now. Katelyn Miller is a grad student in the biology department at UNCG. Next to her, Professor Christopher Rhea, Associate Department Chair, among other things, for research in the Department of Kinesiology. Did I say that right?
You got it.
Good. We're going to do a whole show on kinesiology sometime.
Oh, I love it.
Learn about that. Christopher, let me start with you. Now, remind us what this big is called Science Everywhere. Now, what is that all about?
So it's a free, interactive, hands-on event at UNC Greensboro on our campus. It is a day to become a scientist. We'll have all kinds of activities across campus in science, technology, engineering, and math. And it is part of the Greater North Carolina Science Festival, which is a statewide celebration of science.
Right. Now, it sounds exciting, but now let's take somebody like me. I'm 65 years old. Let's say I'm terrible in science, which is the truth. But let's say my grandkids or somebody want to go. Now, is this for the whole family? Can adults enjoy this?
Yeah, it's a family event. It's designed for everyone, and we'll have activities for children as young as 3. And then there'll be stations across the entire campus, and folks will be able to interact with different levels of science based on what ages are there. Sure. And what those interactions are like in terms of their interests.
I want to check with Katelyn now because that brings up this question. How many activities will be on display and what kind of science are we going to see?
Right, so this year we're going to have well over 70 activities all throughout campus. And some of these activities represent different types of sciences like biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, computer programming, and even some other sciences like that.
Well, let me put you on the spot about this. Since you're a biology person, are you and your biology buddies going to do a special kind of demonstration or display or whatever?
Yeah, so my lab in particular, we're doing activity involving human viruses, and so we're going to have activities to teach about very common human viruses and how to prevent the spread of viruses that we kind of encounter a lot, like the viruses that cause the common cold and flu.
Well, that would be helpful for kids and adults to learn about that stuff. Mm-hmm. Because, seriously though, I mean, people think, well, if I've got this, I'll take an antibiotic, then they find out that didn't help at all. Well, you can sort of educate people about those things. All right, but there are also, Katelyn, there are also some hands-on things for the younger folks, right?
Oh, definitely. So some examples of some great activities are you make your own necklace from your own DNA. There's going to be great visual representations of chemical reactions. Even looking at the ecosystem, some really hands-on and up-close interactions with reptiles and amphibians, insects, and even plants.
Insects, boy, and I can make my own DNA necklace. Huh?
Yes.
All right, that's scary for me. Christopher, will you be sending the kids home and parents with any goodies or anything, or even their projects or experiments?
Absolutely. There's free t-shirts while supplies last, and so definitely Science Everywhere t-shirts that Katelyn is sporting here.
Right.
But also from any of the projects, there's a number of projects that the kids will actually get to take home, those projects. We'll also have shuttles and parking around to help facilitate maneuvering around campus.
Well, Christopher, what do you hope people will glean from all this?
So as a state institution, it's really our responsibility to interact with our community to get kids excited, and in this particular case about STEM. So the whole goal is to introduce kids to science and all the STEM activities to really kind of light a fire with them.
Yeah, at an early age. Mm-hmm. We have a few seconds left before I go to the graphic here, and since you mentioned Katelyn's t-shirt that you're going to give away, Lori, our director, let's see Katelyn here for a second, and let me ask you while we're looking at you and your t-shirt, what's gratifying to you about this event?
For me, it's for us in the science community. In science community, it's being able to share what we find really interesting and fun with everyone else, and really showing that science is quite literally everywhere, and
It is.
part of our everyday lives, even though we may not realize it.
Well, I think this is great. Up on screen, Science Everywhere, Saturday, April 13th, 12 noon to 4 p.m. all over UNCG. Now, here's the website, Science Everywhere. There's 2 E's in there, so it's scienceeverywhere.uncg.edu. Check it out, and also uncg.edu is the general website. To Katelyn and Christopher, thanks for what you're doing.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
All
us.
right. We'll be right back.